Good morning, church. This is Mark Colvin, and this morning we're in 1 Samuel 15, which is a chapter about obedience, and so it translates pretty easily into our present day lives of following the Lord. As many of you probably know, it's a story about Saul, king over Israel at the time, and the prophet Samuel, who was ministering in Israel. And Samuel comes to Saul and says, "The Lord has told me to tell you that you are to make war on the Amalekites and to utterly destroy them along with all their herds and flocks and everything, leave nothing." And so Samuel leaves, and Saul gets his army together and goes down and makes war and does pretty good, except he spared the king, and he also spared the choicest of the flocks and the herds for himself and let the people do the same. And so Samuel comes back later and asks for the report, and Saul says, "Well, I obeyed the voice of the Lord, did what he said." And then Samuel has that great line that, "Well, then what is this bleating of sheep and lowing of cattle that I hear?" And then, of course, Saul has to confess, and Samuel has to give him the bad news that the Lord has said he was taking the kingdom from him and giving it to another. And in the midst of this chapter, there are some verses that actually teach the Bible point and the spiritual point of the chapter. And so I'm going to read those. It says, "Has the Lord as great a delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to listen than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of divination." And if you know what divination is, it's basically witchcraft. But in practical application, it's an attempt to manage your own life while ignoring God's word and God's power. And so we're all capable of that. As you go through your day today, keep in mind that the Lord, the things that he has called you to, are not burdensome. Jesus said his burden was light. And so when you put your hand to the things that you're obeying the Lord in today, you can count on his presence with you. I hope you have a great day.